If you ever played the Gran Turismo series back in the day, chances are you eventually worked your way up to this car, the Suzuki Escudo Pikes Peak version. A legend not only in the virtual world, but in reality too. Here at Suzuki, we have a long history of creating some of the most iconic hill climb monsters in the business. While these icons dominate the international racing scene, here in South Africa, we started our own proud tradition of speeding up hills. It's wildcard time again, and this episode takes us to none other than the Simola hill climb, proudly backed by Suzuki. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host Tay, and if you're new here and you like what you see, please do the cool YouTube thing and like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another episode. Now, back to the Escudo Pikes Peak version. What is it? Well, take your folks' old Suzuki Vitara, bring in a gentleman named Nobuhiro Monster Tajima, and let him tinker with some stuff. The result? A monster. We need to talk about who Nobuhiro Monster Tajima is though. A tuning shop owner, former rally driver, rally team manager, and hill climb racer who became a legend in Suzuki motorsport history. The Escudo itself had massive aerodynamics. It weighed 800 kilos and pushed out 736 kilowatts for a 0 to 100 time of 2 seconds, and a top speed of 411 km per hour from a twin turbocharged V6 engine. The same V6 from the road-going Vitara. All built to tackle the grueling 20-kilometer Pikes Peak hill climb course, the largest hill climb race in the world, which in 1995, Monster Tajima was the first Japanese overall winner, all done in the Escudo. And recently, another win out of 7 was in the bag in 2011 by Monster Tajima in the Suzuki SX4 Pikes Peak Special. Similar in concept to the Escudo, but this very vehicle broke the 10-minute barrier for the first time in Pikes Peak history. That's a little history lesson in Suzuki motorsport. But let's move on to the Simola hill climb and our current local history.
It's the 2021 Nazda Hill climb. We're happy to be back here again after last year, not running at all. We don't have any spectators, but it's still better to be here than not to be here at all. So we're very grateful for that. Today's Classic Car Friday, so let's say not as serious as the rest of the weekend. This year they've allowed the B26 into the historics. It is a 1972 car, but before, in the name of keeping things tamer, they didn't allow machinery quite as aggressive as this, even though it's period. The car is powered by Hayabusa, which is Suzuki powered essentially. 2 Suzuki Superbike heads with a common crankcase, where the name Hayabusa comes from. So yeah, we're powered by Suzuki, and hope that it powers us up to first place.
And there goes Franco, up to the line, in that absolutely gorgeous retro car. Let's see how he does.
Yeah, look, I mean, that's one of the closest finals we've ever had on the historic day. For myself, I was a little bit disappointed because I made a couple little errors and I took the edge off what would have been a reasonable time for the day. He did his best all day, so hats off to him, you know. Apparently we have won now, even though he was quicker, but the rules say that if you ride over a cone, you're out. I mean, so the rules are the rules. Not nice to win this way, but it's the only way we'll get it. We'll have to take it. It is what it is.
It's been quite nice. It's quite an exciting thing. I actually didn't. It's not what I expected. I'm having a little problems with the gears, but it'll be okay. I'll fix it, I'm sure now. It's a space frame with a Suzuki 600 engine in it. It comes from overseas. The Suzuki's power's fast, but I don't think I get the same top speeds as these other cars to be scared.
Top speed aside, Megan had an absolute cracker run up the hill in that GSX R600 powered buggy. AJ Fenter was also on the scene with some theatrics on the 2022 Hayabusa.
So this is Simola Hill Climb. We are in Knysna, Suzuki Hayabusa, the latest, greatest 2021 version. What a bike. I flew in last night. Suzuki rang me up, said, do I want to ever go up the hill on it? Rode it this morning for the first time and jumped on it now, and what a weapon. Honestly, what a beast. So yeah, the course is something new. We've never ridden here, we've never had bikes here. So it is something that you've got to learn and take in. We've done 3 or 4 launches now, changing a couple of things, and it's fast. These bikes will sort you out.
Oh, well, it's the second time that we've come down. We were here in 2019. 2020 there wasn't. 2021 we are. So hopefully we have a good event. Everything seems decent on the car. We clipped one of the little beacons now, so the time was deleted, but it felt pretty decent, so we're happy. Runs a Hayabusa motor in it, weighs 600 kilos, and that's about it. The rest of it is up to the driver, I suppose.
As you can see, an absolutely ballistic hole shot from that Hayabusa engine. And the rest was smooth sailing from there.
Oh, I was excited that even though it's sort of like by default, I got to go in the top 10. So I was excited to get my last run because I didn't get the last qualifying, and I thought I could get a 30, like get into the 46s, but obviously apparently it's slower this last run, and then I kind of missed a gear. But I still got a good time, and it was a very good weekend, and I definitely will come back again.
Well, we're ecstatic. I mean, from the last time that we were here 2 years ago, we've gone nearly a second quicker. So all the work that we put in seemed to have helped quite a bit. The pace has just stepped up so dramatically, you can see from the last time that we were here. Thanks to Suzuki for all their backing for the hill climb this weekend, so we're happy with that. Hopefully they're happy. Metal used spares, Liquid Moly, Fast Fuels, Big Boss Auto and A-Line used spares. Once again, without them, none of this would have been possible for us. So we're very happy with that way and go and do a bit more homework on the car again.
And there you have it, a rather eventful weekend at Simola Hill Climb. Beautiful performances from the drivers and riders, and of course, some serious Suzuki-powered machinery. We certainly know how to make local hill climb monsters too. Join us again at this year's Simola Hill Climb for even more record-setting speed. But that's all the time we have left. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you again soon, and until then, happy motoring.